Cooking with the vegan zombie. Holy goodness gracious. It's summertime here in the zombie apocalypse, and you know what goes good next to a nice grilled vegan burger? Well, I'll tell you, tater salad. I know. We already did a potato salad video, but that was years ago. This one is new and improved, and I think you guys are gonna love it. We're gonna add a little bit of smoked paprika. Okay, maybe a lot of bit of smoked paprika, but let's get with it. What do you say we get started? Obviously, primary ingredient is potatoes. I use red potatoes, but the key is you want to just kind of slightly cook them. You want them to be fork tender. So you want to stab in, but still have it hold and not split in half. You're talking about boiling it for maybe 6-7 minutes. Some people, and I don't want to point fingers, but some people overcook it and it ends up getting really, really mushy, and I don't know. I like to have a little bit of bite to my potatoes. I've already cooked these. It's about 5 medium potatoes. Sliced them up, boiled them, put them on this pan, and cool them off. It's important to have nice cool taters when you're mixing them with our mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. What is a potato salad without a humongous glob of mayonnaise, vegan of course, slathered all over your taters? Well, tonight our mayonnaise is going to be based off of this, a block of firm silken tofu, and we're gonna put that into our blender. Make sure you have a high-speed blender. I'm hanging out with Mr. Vitamix right now, but you can always use that old blend tech. Cut this, plop it right in the blender. It's just right. All right, there we go. We need to put a little zing into our potato salad, a little pep, and I'm gonna do that by using some of this coconut vinegar. It's really good. It's in place of white vinegar. You could use apple cider vinegar if you'd like. I put about a tablespoon in there. Maybe a tablespoon and a half. I don't know. You gotta guess in this game. Now, to add even more zing and a little bit more pep, I'm gonna do a half of a lemon. Yeah. You wanna get some acidity. Hey, as I was saying, we've got the acidity, validity in our mayonnaise. We got a little lemon juice and a little bit of that vinegar. Now the spices. Let's talk spices. We're really gonna add a ton of the smoked paprika. Oh my god. It's a lot like chipotle, but it doesn't burn your mouth off. I got like a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon. Dump that right in. It's gonna give it a really nice red color. I've also got a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, teaspoon and a half of onion powder, about a half a teaspoon of salt, and a couple scrapes of pepper. No! It's my show. We're gonna toss that in there. What good is anything without a little bit of nooch? I got a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Pop that in there. Finish it off with another tablespoon of olive oil. Boop. We're gonna kick the blender on for maybe 20 seconds just to get everything all blended together. It might be a little thick depending on how smushy your tofu is, so you might have to add maybe a quarter cup of water, maybe a tablespoon. Add a little bit at a time until you get a nice mayonnaise-y consistency. Alright, let's check her. Check her pulse here. Oh, look at that. It's nice and thick and creamy. It's got some zing and it's got some pep. At this point, you might want to add salt, a little more salt or pepper to taste, but I think it tastes pretty darn good as is. I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. So slop it in there. Made it extra sloppy for you. Look at that. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Okay, so I got some fresh herbs that I had growing outside. I got a tablespoon of chopped dill, 2 teaspoons of chopped parsley, and a little bit of chopped chive. About a half a teaspoon. I'm gonna go ahead and stir that in. I don't put this in while I'm blending it because it'll turn it like a green color. I'd rather fold these herbs in at the very end than have a greeny, weird looking sauce. Okay, so our sauce, mayonnaise, is ready. We're just gonna add our taters and then fold it in with the mayo, sprinkle a little bit of deliciousness on it, and call it a day. I like to make this the day before a picnic or a day before I'm grilling, just to let the potatoes really soak in that delicious flavor of the smoked paprika and all his friends. Scoop that on. Oh, see, having a nice solid potato and not mushy potato, it's really easy to serve. it doesn't stick to the roof of your mouth. You guys know, you've done it. You've overcooked a potato before. Unless you're Issa. Toss a little bit of fresh herbs on there for the aesthetics. We got some dill and a little bit of parse. I'm gonna brighten it up with a little bit of lemon zest on it. All right, guys, that's it. I better try it in front of you guys, even though I already know it's probably delicious, but maybe not. Yes, that's gonna be a perfect sidekick next to your vegan burger and your baked beans. You guys are gonna love it, so make sure you try this recipe out. Don't forget to subscribe and survive, and keep on grilling. Have them on some buns, huh? Tomato, couple of pieces of red onion. Tater salad, take one. Yeah. You want to get some acidity. Hey, what are you doing? Did you eat a potato? You get down. Naughty. We don't want to. Every time we cook potatoes, a dog comes in and eats it. Get in there. She's lucky she's cute.